Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a Milani haul and I'm really excited. I went to my local drugstore the other day and I saw that they had a few new items on the display and I went a little crazy and started grabbing things and I'm extremely excited to try everything. I have some eyeshadow quads here that are new to their line. I have their blushes. So excited to try this one. I have a eyeliner and then I have these, like, what are they? It's a gloss and stain in one. So I just have a ton of different things to show you and I'm going to do swatches and just give you my thoughts on them. In case you do see these at your local drugstore, you'll know if you want to try them or not. So everything is still in its packaging because I haven't opened anything up yet. I just purchased everything. So I'm going to go ahead and remove everything from its wrapping and I will be back and show you everything that I have. Okay, so I removed all of the products from the packaging and that was some serious packaging. I literally chipped 4 nails trying to remove the plastic from the eyeshadow quads. So if I do any close-ups and you see like these fingers right here all chipped, it's from the product. My hands were definitely nicely manicured before then. So be aware when you buy these quads, there's going to be some serious packaging on them. So maybe purchase them after you have like a 4-day-old manicure. What caught my eye most were the Milani Fierce Foil Eye Shines, and these look amazing. They are eyeshadow quads, so I'll show you what these babies look like. And I got every single color that comes in the collection. And they describe them on their website as an extraordinary, eye-enhancing, game-changing gloss. So these are supposed to be extremely foiled, extremely pigmented, and give a glossy appearance to the eyes. So I'm dying to try these. And what sold me most, as if the foil aspect of it wasn't enough, was that they're actually named after cities in Italy. And I have a love for Italy, if you didn't already know. I did an entire travel video with tips and things for traveling overseas, and I also shared a little bit about my trip to Italy. If you haven't seen it, I will add the link to the down bar so you can go ahead and check that out. Okay, so the first quad that I have here is the Milan quad, and it looks like this, and it says Milan is the soft pinks and taupes. So really pretty. They have a kind of shimmery champagne here. They have more of a pinky shade. They have a bronze and then a darker brown, and they all have like little glitters in them. So I was just about to take this little applicator out and use my finger, and I noticed that it has a plastic tip. Not even plastic, it has a rubber tip that's bendable. I don't know if you can see that. But this is so odd. I wonder if this helps apply the eyeshadow. This is a very odd applicator. I feel like this is going to be a very unique consistency and product. So I think I'm going to do this shade here first, which is the champagne shade. And I'm gonna, oh wow, it's really soft. Really soft. Okay, so let's see. No, I feel like it kind of clumped in one area. So that's that shade right there. It is really pretty and metallic-y, but I have a little spot that won't blend on my hands. Let me keep blending it with the... Okay, that's better. Okay, so you really have to like blend it in with the brush that it comes with. So it's a really pretty shade, champagne color. I'm just going to swatch all of these on my hand, and then I'm going to do a close-up so that you can see what they look like next to one another instead of doing each color individually. So the first one that I did was that champagne shade. Then I'm just going in with the second one in the Milan quad, and that is this like pinky kind of champagne shade. And I'm going to add that on top of that one. Should have did this on the other hand. I feel like I'm a little backwards now. What about if we do this? I don't think I'm liking this little rubber applicator. I'm going to see if I use my finger if I get... I think that's going to be better. These are really pretty. Then we're gonna do this one over here. That one's really pretty as well. And then we have the last one, which is the brown. I just love the texture. They're super buttery and creamy, and they have like a wet gloss feel to them. Oh, this one's nice. I think these would be great for anyone that's constantly on the go or doesn't have a lot of time to do their makeup in the morning. I feel like you don't need to do a lot of blending with different brushes. You could kind of just sweep one of these on the lid, and I think it would be really pretty. It has shine, and it would just give you a glowy, awake look without having to mess around with too many products. So I think these are really, really pretty. I would say that these remind me of the ColourPop eyeshadows. I recently did a review on them and some swatches, and I'll link that down below as well. And I used the same words when I was describing those products, which is buttery and creamy. So I definitely feel like they have a similar feel to the ColourPop, but what I did notice is that when I removed those eyeshadows off my hand, I have tons of glitter all over my hand. I don't know if you can see that, but they're very glittery, whereas the ColourPop ones are shimmery, I want to say, and like metallic, but they don't have actual glitters in them. So you won't have this issue where you have like leftover glitter residue when you try to remove it. So that's something I'm not really loving too much with these eyeshadow palettes right now, but we'll see. So the next one I have here is Rome, and these are, it's a pack of rich lavenders and purples, and so it's what this one looks like. Really, really pretty. And I wish I had done the lip products first, because I'm not wearing anything on my lips right now because I plan on trying those, but I feel like really pale and deathly, so should have done that, but we're going to keep going with the eyeshadows since we've started on that. So, like I said, this is the quad, and I'm going to go ahead and do the top one. That's pretty. That was the first one. Now I'm going to go into the second one right here, and we'll put that above. I would say that I definitely like this quad a little bit better than the other one that we just swatched, which was Milan. This one's Rome, and this is just really pretty with purples and plums, and really, really liking this one. So then I'm going to go in with this shade right here. Ooh, that one was really creamy. This finger almost went through it. I'm just going to swatch that. Really, really nice. And then we'll do the darkest purple one right here. And that one I can see already is going to be really pigmented. It sure is. I'm really, really liking this quad. This one's really nice. Okay, so the third quad in the line is Florence, and this one has golds and bronzes and browns, and this one's really nice. If you like earth tone shadows, this would definitely be up your alley. So I'm going to try this top one right here. Ooh, this one was really soft too. You're going to have to make sure that you keep these in a cool area, because I feel like if any heat gets to them, they're definitely going to melt. Because they're so soft that just sticking your finger into it, it kind of slides down. So definitely want to make sure you keep these out of a warm area. So we'll try that one here. It's just a bronze shade. Very, very pretty. Then we have this one. See, this one's a little bit drier, so I think each color, the consistency is a little bit different. Some of them are a little bit more compact and put together, and I feel like some shades are very, very creamy. So if you do purchase these before you go in with your finger, definitely be really gentle, because you don't know which consistency you're going to end up sticking your finger into. So that one's a really, really pretty bronze color. I like that one. Oh, and I also want to mention, I noticed that when I do the close-ups, some of the colors look really patchy, and it does not look like that in person. I think because they're so metallic, the camera's having a hard time picking up on it, and it wants to like catch the metallic, so it's kind of chopping up the colors. So these definitely are not splotchy at all, and they're definitely smooth and creamy. So I wanted to mention that in case you're seeing them and you're like, wow, those look really splotchy on the hands. They don't. They go on pretty smooth. So I'm going to do this lighter shade right there. And that has like a goldish sort of yellow tone to it. And that's that one. And then the final one here is this pinky shade. And we'll put that on top. And this is the Florence palette. The final palette is the Venice palette, and this was the one that I was most excited about because it has vibrant blues. And look at those blues, aren't they so pretty? Obviously reminds you of the water and the canals in Venice, and very romantic. So I'm going to put a swatch of this white one here. And this could be a good inner corner highlight. That's nice. Then I'm going to do this darker blue. Yes. Yes. That's pretty. Then we're going to do this one right here. This one on the bottom is kind of like a grayish blue shade. And then this one is an aqua. This is the one that when I saw it in the store, it really sold me on this palette because of this aqua shade. It just looks so stunning. And it definitely lived up to what I thought it would be. Look at those shades. So pretty. So based on the consistency of these eyeshadows, I'm having a really hard time visualizing how they're going to apply to the eye. I feel like they were really creamy, but I just don't know with a blending brush if you can really work that into the crease. So I'm actually going to go ahead and try one of these palettes on so we can see how they work with brushes, because I know with the finger they applied nicely, but not sure about the brushes. So I am thinking, since I'm wearing coral, I think I'm going to use the Rome palette. We're going to do some purples and we'll see how they apply to the eye. So I am already wearing eyeshadow, so I'm just going to apply it over just to get a sense of the consistency. Prior to the video, I hadn't planned on trying them on, which is why I have eyeshadow on. Had I known I was going to apply them, I definitely wouldn't have put anything on. But I already have eyeshadow, but let's just see how it applies. So I'm going to take this shade right here, this purpley shade, and I'm using a stiff flat brush because I feel like that's going to be the best way to apply it. I can really pack it on the eye. So let's see. Okay, so you can't really see it. I'm going to apply this dark purple right here from the quad. I don't know, to be honest, I'm not in love with them. I know I'm already wearing eyeshadow, so it's probably not going on as good as it could go on, but I'm not loving them. They're not pigmented enough. I feel like they're just filled with glitter. So I knew that it would be easy to apply with the flat brush, so I'm going to go in with a blending brush and see if that's, if you're able to apply it with that So I'm just twirling it around right here in the purple. And no, it's really streaky. No, this is horrible. It's not blendable at all. Look at that big patch right there. You're not really able to blend these eyeshadows. I'm a little sad about that. I'm struck out on these new products. Alright, well, I'll try to work that in as much as I can. So the verdict with this is if you are someone who's, doesn't have a lot of time in the morning and is constantly on the go, I think these would be great eyeshadows just to put on your finger and just do like one sweep on the lid and you're good to go. But if you're someone that likes to play with makeup and you're a little bit more advanced in your skills and you have different brushes and you plan on doing an entire look with these eyeshadows, I don't think they would be for you. So definitely for the woman who doesn't have a lot of time and just wants to wipe it on and go. The next item that I picked up are the Milani blushes, and I think these are super pretty because they have, how do you open it? They have a rose on the front, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. So this one is in Tea Rose, and then the other one is in Coral. Oh no, there's a security sticker on it. Coral Cove. The Coral Cove is a really pretty coral color, and then Tea Rose is just a really nice pink shade. And I don't have anything like this in my personal collection, so I was really excited. I think this coral one is going to be beautiful for summertime, and it's just fun and flirty. And I already know that I love the Milani blushes. I have the baked powder blushes, so I have all of these shades, and I like them, but they have shimmer. So, you know me with shimmer. When I first was looking into the blushes, I didn't like that they had shimmer and I almost didn't purchase these ones. But I think at the time, I want to say that these rose ones were not discontinued because they're still available, but it's like no one sold them for a while. You weren't able to locate them anywhere. So I was like, well, let me give the other ones a shot. So I did end up liking the baked blushes, but I still had my heart set on these. So when I was at my local drugstore and I saw that these were in stock again, I definitely had to pick them up. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch Tea Rose first. I don't really want to put my finger on it and mess up the little rose decal. I feel like the more you put your brush in there, it's kind of going to diminish the rose. So hope that doesn't happen. I'm going to do a little leaf at the bottom. Okay. Oh, but then you don't get a good swatch like that. Alright, I'm doing it for you. Okay. That is a pink blush. Let's do the Coral Cove. Wow. Yeah, these both are definitely summer colors. So what I like about these two blushes is that they are completely matte. There's no shimmer to them whatsoever. If you did see any shimmer on the swatches, it's because of the Milani eyeshadows that were overly glittery. So there's definitely no sparkle in them. They are 100% matte blushes, which I love because I like to play around with highlighter on the high points of my cheekbones, and if I have a shimmer blush as well, I just feel like there's a lot of shimmer going on, so I prefer a matte blush and then to apply highlighter up above that. So these are definitely a must. Now, the two products that I'm really excited about, I know that I say that about every product, but I love makeup, so I want to try everything. And these are the Power Lip products by Milani, and they're lasting and moisturizing gloss stains. So I was a little bit intrigued by this because a stain is usually really drying to the lips, I find. So the fact that this is a gloss and a stain in one definitely sold me. So the first color I'm going to try on is Macaroon, and this is just a pinkish nude sort of tone. So let's see how this applies. And okay, so it has a brush on top. It's kind of stiff right now. I think you have to somehow, oh, it's a twist. So we're just gonna twist the top and then it should come out of this brush. Okay, so I twisted and a bunch of it came out. So we're just gonna grab what's on the tip of that real quick. And no weird smell, so that's a good start. Ooh. That's pretty. It has a undesirable taste to it. Not a fan of the taste. I'm very funny with products that I put on my lips. I definitely want them to have a nice taste, whether it's like sweet or tastes like candy or something like that, or have nothing at all. I don't like when products have like a waxy or makeup-y sort of taste to them. So, I mean, it's not horrible, but I would have preferred if it didn't have it on. So this is Macaroon. It's just a really pretty pink shade. And I like that it's not sticky. It does have a smooth consistency to the lips, so no stick to it. It feels very glossy. So definitely like this one. I don't know how long lasting it's going to be. It says that it's supposed to be a stain. So I think I would have to wear this throughout the day to see if it really does hold up as a stain. Just trying it for the first time, I do like the texture of it, so that's a plus. And this is a really pretty color. It definitely matches my earrings. Yeah, love this shade. So I was able to remove that macaroon color, no problem at all, with a wipey, which I don't think I should have been able to because it's supposed to be a stain, so it's supposed to stain my lips. So I don't know if it should have been that easy. I also don't know if you are supposed to leave it on for a while before it kind of stains your lips. So I did kind of put it on and take it off rather quickly. So that may be it. But I definitely want to try these out and see if they last longer throughout the day. And the next shade is Cabaret Blend. And quick tip, when you are twisting them, you're going to hear a little pop noise. And when you hear that, stop twisting. Even though you don't see product coming up, when you hear that noise, stop. Because I kept going and the product comes up really fast. So the minute you hear that, I guess it punctured the packaging inside or whatever's holding the product, and then it starts coming out. So you can save yourself a bunch of product if you do that. Unlike myself, who has a ton now. Whoa. So I cleaned it up a bit off camera because a ton of product came out, so it was kind of a mess. I don't know how I feel about this product as well. If you watched my last video, the dupes video, I mentioned that I don't usually play around with too many drugstore brands. Since I am a professional makeup artist, I strictly use professional brand products in my kit, so this is all new to me. So I'm a little bit disappointed that the products that I purchased today were kind of flubs, aside from the Milani blush, which I knew I would love anyways. Yeah, but well, what can you do? And so the Power Lip, this product that I'm wearing, I'm a little confused because it's supposed to be a gloss, but I feel like with most glosses you don't need a lip liner, you just apply the gloss. And so this is so pigmented that I feel like you need to apply a lip liner before applying it because it is very opaque like a lipstick. So I don't know, I feel like it's moving around my lips. It doesn't have a sticky texture where I know it's going to stay on my lips. And then the last product that I have is actually a L'Oreal product that I kind of just want to slip into this Milani haul video because it is the 12-hour infallible super slim liquid eyeliner, and I really want to try this out because I've had the worst luck with liquid liners. I feel like they always chip, and I don't own any because I haven't found one that I'd like. So I want to give this a shot and see how it applies. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And it is in a felt tip applicator, which I actually do prefer these sort of applicators better because I feel like it gives a more precise wing at the end instead of the brushes that come with the product. I feel like it's a little bit harder to use that. So yeah, let's give this a go and see how it looks. So far I really like this product. I feel like it had a really precise tip and it really gave me a sharp cat eye. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. So I went ahead and did the other eye, and so far so good. I think I really like this liner. I think what's going to be the true test is when I go to remove my makeup. I like to, when I'm testing out a new liner, to rub my finger against it and see what happens. And I've mostly noticed with liquid liners that it'll start chipping off, which I don't like. I definitely like products that I know are going to stay on all day. So if this doesn't do that when I rub my finger against it, I would say that this is a definite keeper. So like I said, it's the 12-hour infallible super slim, and I like that it's not overly shiny. I don't like shiny liquid liners, and that's another thing, they always tend to be shiny. So this one has a slight sheen to it, but it's more on the matte side, which I really like. So yeah, I like this liner. So as a quick update, I went to change my lip color because I wanted to put the Macaroon back on. I wanted something a little bit lighter, so I ended up wiping off the darker shade with a makeup wipe, and this is what my lips look like. So it did not come off, even with a wipe. So I guess it really does stain your lips. I don't know what the Macaroon one would look like because it is such a light pink shade. I don't know how much staining power it has. So the darker shade in 02 definitely stained my lips. It gives a really nice berry color, and I really like that. I think it'd be great for summer as well, for like a summer evening where you want something a little bit darker. I think it'd be really pretty. So my overall opinion on the products is that the Milani Fierce Foil Eye Shines didn't live up to what I expected. I don't recommend purchasing it, like I said, if you like to use different brushes and kind of play around with shadows. But if you are someone that just wants a quick wash on the eyelids, it could possibly work for you. I wasn't a fan of them, but you know. The Milani blushes, I love the ones I own. I love these ones. I'll definitely be keeping these. I think they're great summer colors as well. The Milani moisturizing gloss stains I think are great. You may want to pick up a darker shade just to ensure that it is going to be dark enough to stain your lips. And the super slim liquid eyeliner in the Infallible line, I love the way it applies, so we'll see how it wears. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this Milani haul, and it was actually a haul and a review and a try on all wrapped up in one. I try to just make it a haul, but I get so excited that I want to try on the products as well, so I hope you don't mind. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you next time.